Guys, we're ready to start. The camera's going. Kevin, sound. We'll wait for a little bit.
And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, action.
Welcome to the Clapback. I am your host, Keisha Chantel, and in today's segment, we will be discussing interracial relationships. I have with me Daniel Hill from the vlog Simply Daniel, Richard Pina from Flex Radio, and Daniela Smith, an African American studies major at UMass Boston. And thank you all for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
So let's dive right in. Let's start broad and then trickle our way down. What are your thoughts on interracial relationships?
I personally don't see anything wrong with it. We're in 2018. It's something that we're kind of used to seeing. I feel like people see dating other races as a chance to learn experiences and appreciate other cultures.
The culture they continue to steal from us, right? Just want to make sure I'm following you correctly.
I mean, are we talking about white folks or any other race besides black people?
Well, let's unpack. Is there a difference when it comes to who you date? Is it more frowned upon to date someone who's white versus someone who's Latina, Asian, etc.?
Oh, absolutely, especially for black women. A black man can marry a white woman, and black men will praise him as though he's won some sort of prize. But if a black woman marries a white man, then, she's some sort of sellout, or she thinks she's too good for a black man, and she has too much attitude.
That's valid, but there's also some misconceptions. Most black men who date white women don't see it as some sort of fetish or some sort of fantasy.
And there's this notion that dating white is superior to all other races. It's more acceptable and you'll face less issues in the world.
Which is complete bullshit. As a black individual, you come into this world with everything stacked up against you. Dating someone else doesn't change any of that. Let's not forget the world we live in.
Daniel, what are your thoughts?
I'm a huge advocate for black love, but I also feel like you can't help who you fall in love with. If someone were to come into my life and genuinely make me happy, that's who I'm naturally going to gravitate towards.
Yes, and there are plenty of black men and women out there to choose from to make us happy. You just have to wait for the one.
How long are we supposed to wait? Are we supposed to ignore and push aside the good ones just because of what they look like?
That's exactly what I'm saying. And if I'm not mistaken, I thought that's what you believe in. Or at least I thought you did. See, I watch your blog. And on your highest rated piece, you speak a lot about black love and how it's something you want. So it's kind of hypocritical for you to say one thing and then practice another, don't you think?
I know what I said, and I stand by everything that I said. But you can't choose who you fall in love with. Just like I didn't choose to be black or gay.
You both bring up good points. Daniela, why do you feel it's so important to date inside of your race?
No one will ever understand the plight like another black individual. I can't imagine having to explain what we go through as black people to someone who hasn't been what we've been through or experienced what we have. They will never understand the hoops that we have to jump through just to get half of what they have.
I agree with that, but I believe people shouldn't be punished for it.
Okay, well, let's just shift gears for a second. How do we feel about how interracial relationships are portrayed in the media, television shows, and the movies we consume?
It's almost like networks and, creatives are trying to force their swirl propaganda onto us. It's like I watch Scandal for 7 seasons, and I always ask myself, is Olivia Pope ever going to date a black man? And that is just one example, We can make a case for a plethora of other shows.
Do you think it's damaging?
In a way, it is.
I agree. Representation matters. I feel like we're in a black television renaissance, but not enough black couples are being realized. There are too many pink toes, not enough Maras, Avas, or Ginas.
I read a tweet that read, some black men are more interested in sleeping with white women to have pretty mixed babies. And it's like biracial children have become a fetish. Do you agree?
Oh, absolutely. It brings us to the light skin versus dark skin debate, which is too much to get into right now. But, darker skinned babies aren't considered the beauty norm, and that's why you see a lot more, interracial relationships becoming so prevalent.
Okay. Well, we're definitely gonna have to save that for our next show, but I thank you all for being here and joining me. and offering your opinions. So tune in next week as we discuss school budgets. Stay Black.
And cut.
Good. Am I a hypocrite?
Are you still thinking about that?
I mean, it's hard not to. Danielle had a point.
Listen, you were amazing tonight. That is all you should be focused on. You spoke so eloquently, and you offered your viewpoint on a topic that you're passionate about. Stop apologizing for how you feel.
I guess you're right.
I know I'm right. You worked your ass off to get to this point. You should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. Look at me. You were made for this. And as long as I'm in your life, I'm not gonna let anything stand in the way of that. You hear me?
I hear you. Thank you.
No worries. Now can we please celebrate?
Sure. What do you want to do? Have some beers in the fridge? Or we can watch episodes of Girlfriends?
I was thinking of something a little different.
What are we celebrating?
I got a call from the nonprofit organization, and not only do they want to offer me a job, but they want me to facilitate a workshop for young women at their annual women's conference. The pay isn't great and the hours aren't ideal, but I'm extremely grateful to be doing something that motivates and inspires others.
Tasha, that's amazing. I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
I knew you can do it. I mean, you have this rare ambition about you, and you put your all in everything you care about.
It's been a journey, and I still have a ways to go, but this is a start.
When do you start?
I started when I got the call. Well, not officially, but I've already started to brainstorm. And I thought about what I wanted to talk about. Do you want to read my outline?
I'd love to. But first, let's enjoy this moment.
Hello? Oh, hey, Jacoby. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. How's the job treating you? Okay. Yeah. Just let me know and we can set something up soon, okay? All right. Take care. Bye. Now, where were we?
You still talk to him?
Calm down. We're just friends. He calls from time to time to check in.
And you don't want nothing more?
No, it's not like that. Are you jealous?
Nah, I'm good.
Yes, you are. It's okay to admit it.
I'm cool. Couldn't say the same for you about a week ago.
Okay.
Breakfast was amazing. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome, Danny.
Thank you, but I'm used to...
Always catering to someone else. You deserve something special, too.
Thank you. I really appreciate what you did for me.
No need to thank me. This is what you can get used to when you have a man like me in your life.
Still running your game, huh?
Still running away from me, huh?
That's what they all say in the first 6 months, and then the honeymoon phase dies out, and I'm usually the one left carrying the relationship.
I'm not everyone else.
Mm-hmm. You forget I know everything about you, Gia.
I'm trying to show you I've changed. Let me in. Look, I know you just got out of a rough relationship and that this is all new to you, but stop acting like I'm some stranger. You and I both know we have feelings for each other.
Yeah, but I'm not ready to get into anything else. I've told you that.
I get that. But look how many times we let this slip away because we were both too afraid to commit.
I've always been ready. Let's not get that part twisted.
But I wasn't.
Hence why you fucked every nigga when you told me you loved me.
And I've apologized for that.
And I've forgiven you. The past is in the past. What's different now?
I wasn't ready back then. I knew it was no good for you and I didn't want to commit.
No good? You mean you didn't want to be seen with me? Let's call a thing a thing.
It's not like that at all. I've told you 1,000,000 times. I'm not ashamed of walking with you on my arm. It was just a phase, like you fucking any and everything. And I didn't want you to be another fuck buddy on that list. I cared about you.
But we fucked, Giovanni. That's the same thing.
Yeah, we fucked. But I started to catch feelings. And when I was confronted with those feelings, I did what I knew best.
You ran.
I ran because I didn't know any better, but I've grown and matured.
I'm just tired of men wanting me when it's convenient for them.
It's not like that at all.
If I could be honest, this is just a bit too much too soon. Stop trying to control the situation and let's focus on the present as friends.
So if I told you that I see you in my future, would that make you uncomfortable?
Didn't I just say, let's focus on the present as friends? You losing your hearing?
You're right. I just see you and me together, married with kids, living the life we've always imagined. Weirdly enough, a part of me wishes I could fast forward to that moment. I say all that to say I can't imagine my life without you.
Gio.
I'm sorry. I'm doing too much.
You're not. I'm just letting you know that this is something I don't want to get into right now. I'm enjoying you being here as a friend.
Good. I do too. Where you going? Come here. Hey, you here for Benjamin?
Nah. Is Daniel here?
Guy, how are you?
I'm alright. Can we talk?
Can you give us a second? Guy, what are you doing here?
We had a date, remember?
Shit.
I mean, who's this?
A friend.
You let your friend come to the door in their boxes and their apron?
Listen, Guy.
Are you fucking him?
Oh, what's with all the questions? I'm grown. I don't want you to answer to that.
No, my bad. I just didn't expect to come here and see a dude answer the door.
I didn't know you were coming over. A helpful reminder would have been nice.
You've been MIA. I've been calling you, Daniel.
I need a space.
Then why didn't you just say that?
Guy, you're great. But you're not my man. I don't owe you anything.
Nah, I get it. I'm just another prospect in a long list of dudes you string along, fuck, and then ditch in the end. I know my place. I just wish you said something soon. Congratulations on your panel. You did great.
Like I used to be, I tried and tried, but that has changed since the day you told.
Thank you for coming in today, Jeremiah.
Thank you for meeting with me. I appreciate it.
Oh, you come highly recommended. So tell me about your experience.
Well, I have a BA in criminal justice and a minor in African studies. I had an internship with Lido and Banks before my acceptance into Suffolk Law. I have 2 more years before I get my law degree.
What made you want to get into law?
Brown versus the Board of Education. I've studied that case through and through, and it inspired me to pursue a career in law. Above that, I see the injustices today in the world with black and brown men, and it inspires me to create change within our judicial system.
The very system you continue to go against.
Excuse me?
Well, you were formerly incarcerated, weren't you?
Yes.
And you come in here with your Black Lives Matter chant.
With all due respect, that is my past, and it does not define who I am. I'm willing to help wherever I can. I'm more than knowledgeable, and I can even help or assist an attorney.
Assist? Ah, you're funny. I like you, kid. I don't know what you were told prior to coming in here, but we're looking to hire a new custodian. The last one was fired for stealing. You appear to be more than qualified for the position. What do you think? What do you think? I have other meetings to get to.
That's fine. I'll take it. Thank you.
Great. Lawrence Dubois will be your supervisor, and my assistant will take you to his office, and you can discuss start dates, duties, that sort of thing.
Find anything good yet?
Not yet. I want to find the perfect book, but none of these are speaking to me. I need to find the perfect book so I can make a great impression on the book club. These women are making such a big deal out of it every month, and I want my first time as host to be perfect.
Honey, you're gonna be amazing. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I guess you're right, but well, you know how I overanalyze everything.
Oh yeah, everything down to our relationship.
I'd be careful if I were you, especially if you want to make it into my bed tonight.
Don't punish me with a good time, woman. Let's head there now.
Stop. I need to find the perfect book and create a recipe before the bake sale tomorrow at school.
Okay. Well, I guess that means you won't have any time for me tonight.
Exactly.
What book are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. It seems like a great read, and I've heard nothing but great things about it. Besides, I've been thinking, there's a lot I need to say yes to.
Like?
I was thinking about it last week. And there's some things that I'd like to do. Places I want to go. Fears I need to conquer. I've spent so many years, being wrapped up in my kids' lives and making sure they were good. Not that I regret it, but I think it's time I do something for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to open up a daycare or do God's work in other countries. Make a real difference in the world. I want to make 2019 my year of yes.
I like that.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, so can we make the next couple of minutes my minutes of yes?
Yes. You can help me create a recipe.
I don't think that was the kind of yes I wanted, but that's okay.
Cookies, muffins, cake.
All right.
Banana bread.
Nookie and cookies. How about that?
Girl, you look happy. You getting sex on the regular again?
I wish.
So what's with this glow? Because I'm loving it.
Well, Center of Change called and they want to offer me the position. Your girl about to have a steady cash flow again.
Yeah.
I got to twerk. Hold this. I got to twerk for that one. Twerk.
Yes.
Yes! Twerk for the money.
That's so exciting. Moving up in the world, how do you feel?
Amazing. And I'm not even bullshitting you on that. This feels fresh. Not like my normal calculated moves I've made in the past.
That's good to hear. Because Tasha from a month ago had me shook and ready to drink. No shade.
Progress, boo. I'm working on myself every day.
Mm.
And you, sitting on panels, You better reclaim your time, Maxine Waters. How was that experience?
It was different. Of course, I came out of it second guessing everything I said, but looking back at it, I'm proud. It's the first of many to come in the future, and I'm looking forward to it.
Look at us making moves. Clink to that. Clink,
Ooh.
clink, clink, clink,
Clink,
clink, clink,
clink.
clink.
Yes.
And how's the love life?
Bitch. Busy. Did I tell you that Giovanni is back in town?
Admissions, Gio. Cash flow, best sex of your life, Gio.
Bitch, yes.
Wait, what happened to the last guy you were talking to?
Which one? Sexual chocolate or Don Kane?
The celibate one.
Bitch, I cut him off 3 months ago. I don't know where he at.
Why?
Nah. We just wanted separate things in the relationship. His package was not worth the wait. Girl, I saw a picture of it, and I thought to myself, I am not about to wait until marriage to have sex, to only ask, is it in you?
You are not right.
Bitch, I'm serious. I had to zoom in to find it. Like,
Moving on, how are things with Gio?
just like old times. We have sex, and he does everything in his power to make it official. His controlling ways have not changed, and that's a huge red flag for me.
Well, I don't see that changing. He has a lot to work on before he can move his way back in.
Exactly. But clearly he's not catching the hint.
Those be the worst ones.
So, how are you and Nico?
We're cool. He's letting me crash on his couch, and things are actually going really good.
Didn't I tell you could stay here?
I know, but I didn't want to crowd your space. You got a lot going on.
Well, if things go sour, you know you have somewhere to go.
Dang, you set us up to fail already?
No. I'm just letting you know that I have your back.
I know, boo. I don't have to question that. So, what are you doing tonight?
Jeremiah and I are going to go surprise my mom. He texted me saying that he had some good news.
That's exciting, right?
I don't know. My expectations with him have been really low lately. Hopefully this is a change in the right direction.
Just be there for him.
I'll try. Well, tell me more about this opportunity, and what are you wearing on your first set? Because you be wearing these free before 11 dresses, and girl, it's not it.
All right, you're not going to throw shade, okay? Free Before 11 is lit. I be getting it. Okay?
Center of change, not J. Cole, Migos, Aubrey,
All right,
Drake.
all right. I
Like,
can
girl,
change their life in a good way.
all
Show them
right,
how to dress,
not-
you know.
Pat, why am I here? I have a hair appointment at 1.
Mom, you don't have a hair appointment. You haven't had a hair appointment in years.
Then why am I here? One of y'all sick? Y'all always hiding secrets from me.
Thank you for coming in today. Bernadette, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just trying to figure out which one of my kids are dying.
After our complete medical assessment, with looking at medical history, mood testing, and multiple blood tests, it looks like your mom is showing early signs of Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer? What in the hell is that? Doctors always trying to diagnose us black folks with stuff we don't even get.
Alzheimer's causes problems with memory, thinking, and behavior. It is important to note that it is not a normal part of aging, and it does worsen over time. But I'm happy we caught it this early.
What in the hell is she talking about, Pat? I thought I told you to see a smart doctor, not some damn woman who doesn't have a clue as to what she's talking about. Get me out of here.
Oh.
Is it normal for her to act out like this?
It's very normal for her to be confused. It is a huge part of the disease. It'll take some adjustment, but you'll have to be patient with her.
Is there a cure?
No cure yet, but there are treatments for symptoms. The research does continue. However, the importance of early diagnosis is that there's a better chance of benefiting for treatment and more time for planning. I am more than happy to connect you with all care and support services during this time. It's going to be okay.
Daniel, didn't I tell you not? Jeremiah, hi, baby.
Jeremiah, hey.
You know Mama's milk, man, and you didn't tell nobody?
That's my father.
I'm not in love with you like I used to be. I tried and tried, but that has changed since the day you told that lie. We're at a crossroads, don't wanna be here anymore. We're at a crossroads, should we stay or let it go? We're at a crossroads, don't